Alright, welcome back to Star Control 2. Without further ado, we're going to do what I was discussing doing last time, which is going out to the Illraths and punching them in the face, without going through this crap that they were dealt over here. Which is, shit. Trying to remember. Oh right. Alphatari. Okay. There we go. Go to there. Wrong button. Alright. So I think I'm probably just going to finish the rest of the game in one sitting to get it over with. And then, I don't know if I'll start Star Control 3 yet or what. I'm just kind of doing these as kind of a side thing while I'm doing my Paradox stuff. And I know most people are wanting me to do the Paradox stuff, so judging by viewers anyway. So, I'm going to do that. Because I kind of need momentum to complete doing that, and I gotta come in and out of this game as often as I want, because it's easier just to pick up and play. It's an arcade type game, so yeah, no big deal there. But we got a few more things to do in the game before we do this stuff. And I'll try to do things in the most interesting way possible. Right now what we're doing is, well, there's an optimal way to do this, and then there's a fun way to do this. We've already pissed off the Threadash by stealing their orb, okay? We could, if we wanted to do this, the optimal way to do this is we do this before that, because, yeah. Alright. What we do is we go into our devices, and you remember that somebody was telling us about, and these two are exactly the same, it doesn't matter, that the Umga were trolling these guys, the Illrath, pretending to be their gods. And if we do this...
Listen! It is the hideous and inspiring voices of our gods, Dogar and Kazan. Oh, great gods of evil and darkness. What can your humble and devious servants do for you?
So now they think we're their god. We can tell them to do a bunch of stuff like this.
From the chambers of pain, now we hear your words, cruel and evil lords of darkness. And as your voice crackles out of the speaker boxes, it sends thrills across our carcasses. Our hairy quails all stand erect, and we pant and wheeze with holy fever. Oh, mighty gods, you are the definition of all that is evil and hideous in this universe. You are the inspiration for all cruelty, deception, and pain. For this, we thank you.
Yeah, that's creepy and gross. We could tell them to do this. I don't think it does anything, but this is what we're going to do.
Oh, mighty Dogar. Oh, mighty Kazan. Your devoted servants hear your words and obey your divine and cruel insights. The Pakunkar unfit for our sacramental tortures. We relish the prospect of killing worthy prey. We will leave immediately so that we can begin our glorious evil devotions. But who shall we prey upon next? Who shall suffer our inspired torment? Didn't those loathsome Umga once mention a race near their region of space? Yes, I have it. The Threadash. We will go now and kill all of them. Your will is our inspiration. What shall we do?
And basically we can just go through and tell them to do a bunch of just stupid crap.
As you wish, glorious, unmerciful destructors. In all future worship, we will honor you in this way.
It's pretty funny.
Yes, great Dogar. Yes, mighty Kazon. We certainly will. We certainly will. It shall be so, great ones. You are mighty. You are the most hideous and deceitful. We Ilrath are too fortunate to have you to worship.
Notice they don't really stack. Because, yeah, they didn't say this.
We, Ilraths, bow and scrape off our appendages in your honor, mighty Dogar and Kazon.
None of it really has any effect on anything.
We can never receive sufficient direction from you, great masters. We eagerly await your next vile commandments. Farewell, Dogar and Kazon. We are awed by your malevolent presence, and swear unto you to commit even more violent, treacherous deeds tomorrow than we did today.
Yeah. So basically, what we did was, if you can kind of see, the Ilrath are now moving up towards the Third Ash. So that's basically what we're doing. Now, there's something we need to do to get the part, one of the other parts. So we've already gotten the part from the Third Ash. We need to go talk to another alien race. We haven't met the Druge. And the Druge are at Zeta Persei, which is over here. And, oops. Over here in this kind of system over here. I forget exactly where. Anyway, but we have to find a thing to give them. To do that, we need to go to Gamma Brahi. Now, I don't remember where that is. The Jiglass. Oh, good, that's not it. Okay, it's 635. Yeah, that's it. Okay. So we're gonna go there. Oops. I messed that up. There you go. Okay. Now I'm just going to use the fuel because it doesn't really matter anymore. I've got so much of that crap. I'll eventually do talking to the whatchamacallits forever, but I'm not going to do it now because it takes a long ass time. Although I did that with Commander Hayes, so I'm not sure why I didn't do that. They give you a bit more, I'm talking about the Milner Man. They give you a bit more tidbits of information than you get from other things. So, yeah, and more specific information. They give away, they sell the locations of homeworlds, for example. I already know where they all are, so, at least in a general sense. Yeah, and what this does is it helps us get an item from the Druge. We're picking up an item over here for them, for the Ultron. So you'll see what it is in a second. And I'm gonna stop here and cut it out for when it comes back, just to kind of show how far the Ilrath and the Pekanka have moved. Yeah, they're booking it. The Ilrath are. Okay, here we are at Delta Brahe. It's the first planet. Most of the things in this game are at the first planet in the systems. I think this is like one of those explodey worlds or something, because it's got a specific item on it. A radioactive world. Lots of juicy goodness. No, maybe it's not this one. Oh, it's wrong system. Well, I might as well pick this crap up since I'm here. Whatever. I'm gonna need more fuel anyway, and I'll have to go back to Earth. Yeah, it's completely harmless. I'm just gonna pick this crap up, and I'll be back when I get to the right star. Derp. Okay, now we get the right one. Look at how weird the system is. I don't know. But this should be the right one. Herb stop. As you can see, we're now in the explodey red line zone. We have all our upgrades, so it should be fine. Yeah. Shattered world. Look at all that glorious goopy stuff. But look at that white lit thing. We are gonna land there and pick that up. Found a thing, blah blah blah. No sign of life form which may have hatched. Fungal fibers, egg, shell. They're bringing it up. Oh no, I don't care about the rest of that crap. So, now I could take this back to Commander Hayes, but what we want to do with this is we want to take it to the, well, I have to be in hyperspace to do that. So we want to take it to the Druge, who we haven't met, and they're gross. But, to get to there, we need to go to, Zeta Persei. So, but there's a quicker way to get there. There is a thing, a quasi-space thing near their thing, near their star. So, okay, 488. 538. So this one. And this should take us relatively close to there. I'm wondering why you never run into Aralu in here. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Okay, and that takes us over here. So we need to go to Zeta Persei. Or yeah. So where's this constellation? Over here? Yeah, okay. It's over here somewhere. Oh, there we go, right there. The Druge are basically like traders. We control them hardcore if we do a certain thing. I'll show that later. Okay. And they really suck, so. And they're also hostile if you go towards them. So we want to avoid their ships because they're assholes. So No. Stop it. Oh no. That's why you get all the turning shit. There we go.
Attention, alien starship. You have arrived at the central trade world of the Crimson Corporation, home of the Druge. Be welcome and take advantage of our excellent deal. We know that you have Mycon deep-trialed egg case fragments aboard your vessel. Would you consider trading them to us for a shiny new Muller starship? Our sensors reveal that you have one of our more powerful hyperwave casters on board your ship. Have no fear, Captain. It was abandoned on the Bervixi moon, and by our law, it belongs to you. However, we are fond of the device and wish to regain it through trade. Give us the caster, and we will give you all the fuel your ship can hold. We note you possess the Vortex Spawner. In exchange for the simple device, we will give you 3 Muller starships, and fill your fuel tanks at no extra charge.
All of those deals are horrible. Normally. The Bervixi's caster is essentially exactly the same as the Umgat caster. There's a little trick you can do where you fill your ship up with super fuel tanks, and you bring them here empty. And yeah, it's really hilarious when you do that. Okay. We would like to purchase it. Well, let's tell them to tell us about the trade world.
This is the heart of our operation. The vital core of the Crimson Corporation. 1 million deals are made here each day. Perhaps more. You would be wise to take advantage of all our services, Captain. You will not find better deals anywhere.
I'm sure I will. Okay, let's make a purchase.
Since this is your first time trading with us, Captain, allow me to explain our standard operating procedures. We will sell you fuel, ancient artifacts, even our own Muller starships. All that we ask in return is that you assign some of your crew to serving here at our trade world on a permanent basis.
He's talking about slavery.
No, Captain. Slaves have no choice in their destiny, no freedom. We would never accept the permanent assignment of one of your people unless we knew that they had granted you the rights to make such a deal. People as skilled as your flagship's crew will receive immediate posts in our Starfleet. They will serve alongside our own true starship personnel, sharing every duty.
Huh.
This is a great loss for us both. But we will not make an exception in your case. However, please try to be receptive to what I am about to say. We have taken the liberty of entering your ship's computer system to investigate the agreement signed by the Earthling volunteers who serve aboard your vessel. As we expected, we found that they have promised to obey you, Captain. Under every circumstance, no exceptions. You are fully within your rights to deal with us in our required manner. Should you change your mind, we will always be ready to work with you, Captain. We are prepared to make a deal.
And basically, if you sell these stuff to them for people, if you sell people to them, Commander Hayes will get so mad, and your shit will your crew costs will skyrocket. But we can sell an egg case to him for a ship. But we actually can get a rosy sphere, which is what it's supposed to be.
A special deal. A bargain unequaled. Instead of the usual payment we would give for this item, what would you say to a different exchange? We would like to trade your commodity for a highly valuable precursor artifact, the Rosy Sphere.
There we go.
Its origins are filled with wonder, and its powers are uncontestable, though subtle. What is your response?
Well, yes, we do want this, but tell us more about it.
Its genesis is lost in antiquity, along with the race who created it.
You said it was a precursor.
Marvelous
Right.
precursors. Note how the device glows, how it throbs, pulsing slowly, bright, then dark, like the heart of a slumbering god. Captain, this artifact has been in our possession for eons. Vast brutal wars have been fought over its possession. The offer we make to you here today is quite unique. Do not make a hasty choice.
These guys are real creepy. They're like tied up babies. Yep.
You are indeed a wise young human. The Rosy Sphere is yours.
Yeah. Okay, we'll come back and do this crap later. No, we're not gonna give him a portal spawner.
Very well. Return soon, Captain. Your patronage is appreciated.
Okay, now what we need to do is we need to go to our devices and use each thing in turn. And look at that! We fixed the Ultron. Okay, so now we know where the Jews are. We only have one more person that we need to go to. If we had gone to Commander Hayes, he would have told us basically. Actually, I don't think he would have told us what the item was, but we would find out later what it was. Alright, I'm just gonna go back to Earth and have him say something about the Ultron. Alright, we're back here at the base.
Captain, I'm glad you made it back in one piece. Before we proceed, I wanted you to know, this seems strange to me and I considered not bringing it up, but not long ago, 6 of my people fell unconscious simultaneously for no apparent reason. When they awoke hours later, they reported being overwhelmed by a feeling of something very wrong that had taken place. The medtechs couldn't find anything wrong with these crew members, but they discovered one correlation. All 6 of them have exceptionally high Esper ratings.
That's about the Pekunk. Yeah.
The analysis reads as follows. Subject, Ultron. Data. We have determined that the so-called Ultron is in fact the appendages of Dawn, described in the precursor fragment found on Rigel in 2123. In the partially translated precursor text, the device is described as a mental amplifier which focuses mental energies of the holder for the purpose of discrete change. Unfortunately, human brain emanations do not seem compatible with the Ultron, nor do those of the allied species we have tested. Summary? Perhaps the Utwig who claim to understand this device can shed some light on its true function and power. That's the end of our scientist's report.
So, basically, it's magic. And we should give it
Thanks,
back.
Captain.
We should give it back to
We shall await your return,
the
Captain.
Utwig. Maybe they won't be so whiny and depressed. a fat chance of that happening. Oh, right.